Hello YouTube, my name is Alex Petty. You're watching my channel. Hopefully you find this video informative as well as informational. I'm doing a review on a 2009 Police Interceptor. It'd be a Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Although I just like to call it my Police Interceptor because there's no Crown Vic badge on this thing anywhere. One thing you need to know in Michigan, and that's where I'm from Hamilton, Michigan at this point, born and raised in Kalamazoo. Is that anytime you buy a police vehicle or municipal vehicle, you're going to get a nice little salvage title with it. So that's all there is to it. It doesn't matter what's happened to the car. It doesn't matter the mileage on the car. It's automatically a salvage vehicle. Secretary of State, I talked to them about it after I got my title for this, and they told me quite simply because the police beat on this so much that that's a general misconception that it's a refurbished vehicle or salvage title, so it's going to be orange and green. Now, this is a police vehicle. It was a police vehicle, more correctly, out of Indiana. Rocky Goshert was the sheriff. I can't pronounce the little town or the little county down there. What I can do, show you this. That's what came with the car. So here's the deal. I want to debunk a myth first and foremost. Now it's kind of a half myth, a half truth. Okay. This vehicle, when I bought it, each one comes equipped with a engine hour meter. This is not an idling hour meter. This is total engine hours on the vehicle. Just like you would have on a forklift or a piece of construction equipment. While the vehicle is in operation, this clock ticks. And how I discovered this is I drove the vehicle for an hour and a half and kept an eye on the supposed idling hour, engine hour clock. After exactly 1 hour, the clock ticked up an hour. Right now I got 4366 on it. 4,366 hours on this engine. Now, if you take that and you put that into conjunction with the mileage, on average, this particular Crown Vic, if you divide the mileage by the hours, was driven an average of about 23 miles per day between the time that it was a police cruiser, the time that I've owned it, and the mileage I've put on it. That actually sounds about right from my end. I'm doing anywhere between 20 and 30 miles a day. Now, there's some things about Crown Vics that you guys may or may not know. This one in particular was a one-officer vehicle. He took it home at night. The vehicle was very well taken care of. And like I said, I haven't had any problems except for a windshield wiper motor, which is pretty common with Crown Vic anyway. So, my review of the vehicle. Well, first of all, I've loved Crown Vics before I owned this one. I drove a cab for a while, so the vehicles just could take punishment. Now, our cabs, well, they typically get about 150 to 200 miles a shift put on them. So you're looking at a 24-hour period, 400 miles a day. And you're looking at a service window, if properly serviced, for major repairs of about once every 6 months. That's at 400 miles a day. I'm driving this one 26 miles a day, so this car should last me quite a while. When you buy a Crown Vic, there's some things you want to watch out for. First of all, a bunch of holes in the roof. There is actually a debate on how to seal those. Unless you're willing to do some welding to completely seal that hole in that roof, you want to do welding and a little bit of tiger hair. If you put those caps on there, they will still leak. And this is from years of driving cabs that were retired Crown Vics or police interceptors. Whether you got a Crown Vic or an interceptor, a hole in the roof's a bad thing. So I'd say if you've got a Crown Vic and you're looking at it and it's in reasonable condition, except there's about 5 or 6 holes in the roof, you shouldn't pay more than $2,000 for the car. This car here was less than $3,000 with the condition it's in. Now, at $3,000 for a Crown Vic from a dealer, which is where I got it from, you're looking at probably having to replace tires. There's just no way around it. My dealer is, I want to shout out to him. He is Fast Lane Auto out of Union City, Michigan. He may or may not have Crown Vics at this point, but get on the internet, give him a call. Name's Dave. He'll be sure to get back to you and he'll hook you up with a good car. He's not going to hook you up with junk. This guy went as far as to put a spare tire and a jack in my trunk. Just something that typical dealers, if you don't have one, you're not getting one. There's no defects to the windshield. Some minor defects to the body from where the police equipment was. We'll go over that later in my next video. I'm going to actually give you a good walkthrough on the Crown Vic and show you everything that's going on with it. So now if you go down and you're looking at a Crown Vic and you got 100,000 miles on it, but you got a 10,000 engine hours, that's a bad thing. And then there's a couple rules of thumb you need to follow. For every about 100,000 miles, for a reasonable 100,000 mile Crown Vic should have roughly 4,000 on the odometer, and 8,000 on the hours, 8,000 for 200,000 miles, whatnot. Honestly, if you're above 200,000 miles, you probably don't want to buy the car. Not saying that it won't be a good car, it's just that's pretty much near the end of its life. The maximum I've ever had a Crown Vic go is 470,000 miles, and that was in pretty bad shape in the end. This particular Crown Vic, I have yet to make a judgment on how long it's going to last me. I know that when I bought it from Fast Lane, all the coils have been replaced. The only thing that was a problem with it is the tire pressure monitoring system. The sensors aren't on the wheels, so I don't know if that's a police thing or not. But either way, it's generally a good car. If you're looking for something more utility, you definitely want to check one of these out. This one's got a couple features to it that are nice. Typically with the Crown Vic, you're going to get rubber floorboards, which they suck, to put it mildly. You're going to need a center console. Pick it up at Walmart. They've got the perfect Crown Vic center console. You've seen it in tons of other videos. That's what's in here. Like I said, I'll explain it on the walkthrough. Talking about trunk space, you're looking at a massive trunk. I've had a box with two 24-inch woofers in it at the back of this thing, transporting them for a friend. I fit 75 cases of pop, 12 packs in the back of it for a graduation party. If you don't beat on it, she's going to get relatively decent gas mileage. That's just the truth. You put your foot into it, you can cut your gas mileage in half. The air conditioner itself, you get about a mile per gallon less if you're driving conservatively. Now, this car, they're rated at about between a 9 and 10 second 0 to 60. That is not the case with this car. One of the things you want to do when you're doing your acceleration test on a Crown Vic is you want to shut off the overdrive. And that's the last tip I'm going to give you for this video. I got to head inside my house here and take care of a few things. And I hope to see you in my next video. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button below and tell your friends about it. Thank you.